Oh, so I'm showing upside down, huh? Well, let's fix that. Hey, everybody. Let me see. Hey, sis. Yep, I'm actually on time. Um, let's see how many people get in here tonight. I did contemplate on changing the time to something earlier just because I know a lot of people have to go to work tomorrow, myself included. But it let me get whatever I needed to get done for tomorrow, too. Some people had to go to work today, so, over here rocking, lash me, baby. A little something, something. Tried a little something new for the day. Try to be a little creative on the weekend. Still haven't been doing anything with my face as far as makeup is concerned. I finished my challenge actually. Yes, no, the 24th, Christmas Eve was the 30th day, and I like the results. I like the results of the DIY aloe vera challenge. And as you can see, though, I got like a little pimple trying to show up. But now I'm gonna concentrate on like brightening. So I have like some spots that are just a little darker, just from some scarring from before. So I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna try some things with ginger and what else was it that I looked up? Ginger, honey, and something else. Once I figure it out, I'm gonna rock that. I'm gonna work it.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, baby. Close the door, please.
Okay.
Thank you. We got a party crasher. Don't pull on it. Come see. You wanna come see? I'm not picking you up though. I can't with my arm. Yeah. Got my arm still messed up. Wanna say hey?
Hey.
I can't see your face. You gotta get closer. Say hey.
Hey.
Wave. You alright? Yeah. They see you. They see your little hand. Just see your little chunky hand. Yeah. Daddy giving you the dirty looks. She not going. You hanging out with mommy? Okay. She hang out with me.
I'm waving my hand, Daddy.
They can't really see her by her hand.
My body booty. Yeah. Well,
Yep. Let me see right here. Let me see right here. Okay. All right, Munch. All right. You like mommy lashes? Kelsey, you like mommy lashes? Mm-mm.
Daddy, get some.
All right, bye.
Get some soccer.
Close the door on your way out. Thank you.
I wait out.
All right. See you later. I had to bribe her with a brownie. Too funny. But I'm gonna go over it because again, this YouTube is gonna be. I'm on YouTube live as well as Instagram live, so the YouTube is gonna be saved. So I'll put these announcements out. The agenda is always going to be intended to be like a main event. So what's the main topic? We're going to be talking about small business links. So people can request in videos via Instagram of small businesses that they know that they use. Small businesses who have contacted me can also chime in at that time. They'll have an actual slot and time to be on and just kind of showcase their business, what they're doing, what moves they're making in the community, what business moves they're making, what's their product, what they're looking to sell, so on and so forth, to help with exposure. A lot of times, you know, small businesses don't necessarily support other small businesses. We don't think it's room enough for everybody. Not true. There's a market for everything. So, you know, it's just a way to do it. Definitely a nonprofit in the spotlight, a nonprofit that that you feel is important to you, is doing great things in the community, is trying to do things. It can go a lot further, but it needs more assistance from the local community, from other small businesses, other nonprofits maybe that can kind of work hand in hand and do more for the community. If you have something like that, by all means, send me an email to loctailsmc@gmail.com. That's LOCTAILSMC@gmail.com. And I will definitely respond back. Some people have already contacted me. And like I said, I'm trying to fill my calendar for January and for February 2020. Organization is key. Preparation is key. So I want to make sure that in between, personal endeavors that I have, that I'm also making time to effectively advertise, showcase other small businesses. I do own my own small business called Loctails Main Cocktails LLC, based out of Norfolk, Virginia. I don't know if you guys can see that. Email is the same email that I provided to you, loctailsmc@gmail.com, LOCTAILSMC@gmail.com. And I have a full-fledged website, which is www.loctailsmaincocktails.com. Maine being MANE as in Maine. And I'm also selling not only hair products that are geared towards those of us who have locks, but also some products for the natural curly haired person. So actually for my daughter, I use my Cocoquito line, which is Cocoquito Jello Shot and a Cocoquito Moonshine. The Moonshine is like a leave-in type of conditioner. It has a shine to it, hence moonshine. Also, the Jello shot is more like it's not a hard gel. It's like a curly hair custard, if that makes sense. So it does make her curls nice, pretty, vibrant, defines them really well. So I use that for her hair. Um, have oil, have spritzer, have a shampoo, conditioner with that. I also am selling lashes on there, which I'm wearing a set right now called Material Gal. I also have a set called You Better, and I have a set that is a little more subtle called Oh Hey Sis. So it's a little more low key. This is like the over the top, hey now type of feel. So of course I can't wear this to work, but on the weekend, kind of do something different. So just trying to work it as much feedback or information that can be provided to me as possible. Just get this thing rolling, get this thing going. Like I said before, I'm not interested in promo for purchase. It's free promo. It's free advertising. Just get on. I'm not worried or concerned about trying to. I need to corner the market. I need to just hoard everything for me. You know, it's not that. I think as small business owners, entrepreneurs, any of us can honestly say like the beginning. I don't know about down the line because I'm in the beginning stages. I just started in August, so it's a lot. It's rewarding, when you see the orders coming in, when you see the feedback. It's oh hey girl, hold on. Hello. Hey.
Hey, sis.
Where you at?
Leaving Hampton.
Oh, okay. You in the
Yeah.
car. Okay.
Yeah, I took my baby out tonight.
Oh, what y'all do?
We went to go see Frozen.
Oh, okay. Oh, y'all went to the y'all went to the movies. It wasn't like at the Coliseum.
Right.
Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, we went
Yes,
out.
ma'am.
We went to Captain George's, girl.
Oh, y'all fancy.
Girl. Yes, honey. I had to get that. Cause when you take all the kids, that's a whole different price range. That's different. That's different. Take Kelsey. That's she eat free. She too. Do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I have a question about your system.
Yes, ma'am.
So I brought the whole system, but I need you to tell me like what each one is for.
Okay. So the bubbly, that's your shampoo.
Okay.
The chaser, that's your conditioner. And then you have your spritzer. So some people hair, this depends on how it works. Some people's hair is like eats up moisture, so they need to kind of like spray it in between, kind of like maybe like a facial toner. Every now and again you need to hit it with a little something. Or like when you coming from the gym, you somebody who goes to the gym a lot and you have that that build up or whatever, that kind of stench. You can use that to like deodorize it. The what else came in it? The shooter. So that's a nice light oil to oil your scalp or your hair. And like specifically for locks, sometimes they have these oils out here. They smell good. They are good. It may make your hair grow or whatever, but it's heavy. So then your hair is gooky. So then everything that's out in the air and the elements, it gets attracted to your hair. So that's a nice light oil to use on your hair, and a little, like I say in the description on the website, like a little bit goes a long way. And what else? Oh, and the fresh squeeze, that's gonna be your lock butter. So
Okay.
you use that for your retwist.
Uh-huh.
You know, get you all the way together, honey. You know.
Okay. So is that rose petals?
It's a mixture, so it's like it's you breaking up some.
The product?
You breaking
And
up
you
some, but it is a mix of rose petals and some other um flowers, if you will, and that's what helps give that scent.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And I use organic. I use vegan products um, for everything. So
So you create all these products yourself at home
yes, ma'am.
and use them on your daughter too?
Yes, ma'am. Listen, I've been using them on my children all year. Okay, this all year. I've been using it on my children because listen, if they hair fall out, who they gonna tell?
Right.
It is what it is. So I've been working on some things. I've been perfecting stuff with them. I have some new things that I'm excited about for next year that I've been trying on them too since about September-ish. And I'm gonna start posting a lot more things of like my children's hair, because like when you see pictures from one point to the next and you like their hair is like long, like it's growing, like this how it looks, the texture, the length, the moisture in you're like, oh, okay, all right. My daughter's hair, I explained one time before, she had something going on, I don't know what she had with like just like the scratch at her hair until she like popped her braids out, because I used to do a lot of box braids on her hair with beads, and she would just do it, and the hairs would just pop pop pop. So she had some areas that were like really short and thin, and I was like, all right, something got to give. I was buying things over the counter, wasn't really working. Could be my patience level that I felt like I'm spending money, it's not working. And I decided, let me do research on my own. Let me figure out something. If it's not making it move fast enough, it's not a waste, because then I can just use it in my hair and call it a day. But it's actually working. Like she actually has in between, like me putting cornrows in her hair, she'll have areas where the hair is very curly and it's shorter, because that's where the hair is growing in. And matter of 3, 4, 5 months, like see the results. So I said, okay, let me keep on this path. When I saw that, I was like, all right. And I started using it, with my sons. I started dabbling in some other things and seeing what was what. And that's just what we exclusively use as far as hair care. Because my boys have locks, and my daughter has curls. Of course, my husband, he's in the military like me, so he can't with that. But, stand by for the wave butter. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Stand by for the butter, honey. I got something for the people. So
Okay.
And then me and my little cousin, going into like the lashes. It's a thing. It's a nice enhancer. And she's also military now. Instead of, we can't all go and spend $60 or whatever and get individuals and whatever, because we can't wear it for work however we want to. But a nice, cute, little, inexpensive strip lash, get you in the game for the weekend, or for when you on leave or whatever, and that's what I do. And I typically use mine about 5 or 6 times before I'm like, all right, we could be done with this now. That's what I got on right now. I got on my Material Gal. Girl.
Okay.
I be like, who? You what you say? Girl. My little cut. And tomorrow I'm gonna be bald headed. I'm gonna be bald headed at work, like with my nurse nails.
What in the world?
Yeah.
So I'm hosting a spa party MLK weekend. I don't know if you'll have duty or not that weekend, but
Listen, no
if you
ma'am. I get off duty that Saturday morning. And I'm off for the 3
Cool.
day.
So,
Yeah. What you
so
got?
if you're not going out of town that weekend, I'm gonna send you an invite because I'm gonna host a spa party, and I
Oh.
want you to
Yes.
bring, like, if you can do little small samples, because I make a sample bag for all the guests, and my best friend up here now, she always peeking in. She's a very dope photographer in Philly, and sometimes she pop up in Virginia and do shoots too. So
Is that the one? Is that the one that did your pictures that you posted on your page like a while back?
yeah, she did that one. The pictures I took in October, right outside of Roger.
Okay. Yeah, I like her. Okay.
She did those. She did my nephew pictures, like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did all those pictures.
All
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
So that's what you doing it, say you said Saturday? That's Saturday the 18th?
Yep, that's Saturday.
Yep. I'm in there. Just let me know. Just, send me the details and stuff. I'm in there.
Okay, I will.
Yep. I'll start getting my stuff together that I need so I can go ahead and do the samples.
So I will. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that one, and then right before I leave, I'm gonna do another one. Yeah. For mothers, teach them about skincare and like a mommy and me event.
Yes. I love it. I love it. Oh, is that her that's on right now? Cam shot it?
Yep, that's her.
Hey, girl. Yeah, I love your work. I do. I love the pictures that you've taken of her. Like, I know the pictures I'm talking about, the ones where you was like a little half naked or whatever. Those pictures.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Those are the ones I was like, I'm right now. You better. Okay.
Yeah. And she does everything from the only thing she doesn't do is the makeup, right? But she'll be doing that soon too. But her prompts, everything that you envision, she literally takes your dream, rebuilds it, and make it better than what.
See, need people like that on the team. For real.
Right. And we turned that whole little studio into Chocolate City. Like, it was chocolate everywhere. Like,
okay.
Yeah. So,
oh, definitely.
Everything.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yep. So she does it all. Family shoots, everything. You give her the vision, and it's done.
Oh, all right. I'm excited. I can't wait. Yeah, so just send me just particulars and stuff so that way I know I'm enough samples. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I want to make sure that, we're really good to go on everything. Okay. So
I will. I'm going to start sending the invitation out because I'm doing a small group, mostly people that I know first. And then I'm going to branch out and do it bigger. So the first group will be about 10, 15 women. Okay. And then the next one will be bigger.
Okay. That's good. That's enough right there.
Yeah.
Just trying to get it out and, be able to network and actually, get everybody's contact info and make moves. I'm gonna bring me and my lashes too, girl.
Right.
We're gonna be in the building.
Hey, bring your lashes, boo.
Listen, we gonna be there.
There you go.
Yes, honey. Oh yeah, I can make that work. Right. I love these things. Listen, let me tell you.
Yeah.
It just takes on a whole new personality.
Yeah, they do. I had individuals put in, but it just took too long to get them done. Too long. I had to get up.
Individuals because it's such a nice, clean, the most natural look. However, depending on how your life is set up, it just is not feasible. Like, I don't want to spend all that time and money and have to get some little shorties because I'm trying to wear them to work.
Right.
You know, yeah. No, I want to on the weekend have an entire beat face, lashes out of this world, and like, you know, like a whole different person. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to do for the weekend and have a certain kind of look. And, you know, you don't want to have the expensive lashes, individuals, spend all that time, and you got to be like fresh face Francine. Like, you know, we got too many restrictions on that. But, you know, I like them. I'm just, it has to make sense to do it. But, you know.
Got you. So when you gonna host this pop-up shop?
Girl, I know. I'm thinking. I gotta, timing is everything. So, you know, making sure with this schedule for work, the last thing I want to do is say, oh, I'm gonna do this on this day, have all these plans, and then whoop, whoop, whoop. Cannot. But I'm gonna have to get creative. This where the networking comes in, of how I can make this thing successful. I'm gonna end up having to more than likely have a manager, just to make sure that certain things, certain engagements and stuff don't fall through the cracks. Should I not be able to be present, you know? And that's something that's one of them. But right now, while, you know, everything is still up and coming, I want to make sure that I'm the face that people know, see, and can count on. So, you know, I'll figure it out. You know. I'm glad you having something on the 18th. So that way, that's a little icebreaker also, you know. So that way when I start having those things, you know, at least if it's going to be 15 people, at least 14 other people know, you know, me, the product, and they know people who know people. So, you know, go that way.
Right.
It'll work out. It'll get together. Hey, Katrina. I thought I sent it. Oh, okay, there you go.
Well, I appreciate you talking to me, sis. I'm going to come up here asking my million questions.
Yeah, now you good. All right, sis. You get home safe.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Good talking to you, sis. Oh, I'm excited. A little get together on the 18th. Hey, sis. Yeah, you see me out here trying to be, you know, trying to wear my lashes, girl. That I got to take off tonight. How you been? Kelsey trying to come in here. Daddy said, He done bribed her with a brownie, child, to get her out of here. On the 31st, guys, I do have a really good friend of mine who's going to be on. Miss Ontavia Giles from Right Way LLC. She is on Instagram as Right Way, WRITE WAY _LLC on Instagram. And she assists with papers, college level papers, for working adults. So she'll talk more about her business and, you know, what's going on. So stay tuned for that. And then also we will have a nonprofit in the spotlight. We'll be showcasing. I don't want to give out the information yet until some things are until some things are, settled with that. But we will have a nonprofit that we will showcase. And of course, I will be talking about my products from my Loctails main cocktails line with business, my sweet sangria line, coquito line, and Lash Me Baby lashes. Ones that I'm wearing. Katrina, you going? Girl, that was me. Oof. This time last year, I was back, but girl. So, I feel you, sis. Let me know if you need anything. Just send me something to the DM, or you can use the business email, loctailsmc@gmail.com, LOCTAILSMC@gmail.com. How do you apply them lashes on fire? Yeah, these are strips. So, like I was telling Van a few minutes ago, I love individuals. They take some time to put on or to get put on if you're not doing it yourself, but it's just not feasible for the line of work that we in as far as military. We have regulations of what we can wear, what we can't wear, how long they can be. They got to be of a natural look. When you look at the grooming standard, the uniform regulations, instructions, blah blah blah. I'd rather just be my alter ego on the weekend or when I have time off. Period. That. So they are for sale on my website as well, which is www.loctailsmane, as in hair, MANE, cocktails.com. And the lashes are there. They're $15 each right now for everything on the site. I'm doing a promo. Promo started yesterday until the 30th, which is Monday. Buy two, get one. So that's anything. If you buy 2 hair products and you get lashes for free or whatever, any combination of 3 things, 2 of them is for purchase and 1 of them is free. Katrina, your situation is a little different because you are in a deployed status. So, just make sure if you wanted to get something, make sure you sent me your address and everything, because of course I have to fill out a customs declaration form for you. But no problem, sis. Whatever you need, I got it. So, yeah. I'm excited. 2020 is going to be a good year. I was explaining something to somebody, not to get too super deep, but I'm over here looking, as I was just starting to say that, I'm looking over here at my my iPad, and it said 4444, right? So I've been seeing certain numbers and I've been seeing certain things, and it's been a recurring theme, right, over some years. And it seems like everything happens in 4s. And I was just telling somebody this my last duty day, that 2020, everybody's saying 2020 vision. That's my mantra, 2020 vision. 2020 the year of clarity. And it sounds good, like, 2020 vision, because just, it's catchy. That's something you've seen in a commercial before, 2020 vision. But, like, it seems like everything is directed, because let me tell you something. 2019, I ain't gonna say it been terrible. I ain't gonna say that. It been some things. But I saw this post and it said it the best. This meme, whatever you want to call it, and I posted it to my personal page. It says 2019 is like, but did you die though? And I said, yes, Katrina, 444 reset. I said, if that's not what 2019 told me, like, it was things that was just like, I'm looking back as we're coming to an end, and I'm like, people really tried it. Like they tried it. Not tried. They tried it on so many levels. It's crazy. And I said, you know what? Think about when people tried it before. Think about when that was. And then exactly what happened shortly thereafter that. I said, God, I see you. I see you. And then the most freakish thing happens as I'm, in this epiphany and this thought process of stuff, right? Of how the years come to an end and just self-reflection and reevaluation. This freakish accident happens with my wrist. And I'm like, of all the other things that could have happened, of all the other ways that I could have gotten hurt, I tear cartilage and ligaments in my wrist to where my wrist was like hanging, right? Because my daughter ripped out of my arm to get to her dad. Daddy. She's super daddy's girl. And I said, and they talking about, oh, you might have to get this, that. And I said that in that moment, okay, I see you, God. You telling me this year's a wrap. Just get ready for the next thing that you're walking into. And I started seeing certain numbers all over the place. I started seeing double eights, triple, quadruple eights. I started seeing triple, quadruple, double fours. So fours, not to mention, I'm on that thing 4-4. So that's a whole lesson in itself. And I said, you know what? Got it. What you're telling me is worry about nothing. Listen, you about to reap what you've sown. And I said, and I believe it. I believe it. Whatever that is. This year that's coming up is karmic. If you have, in any way, shape, or form, went out your way to try to play somebody, oh, you finna get played. You about to be played. If you have been, like I like to call myself, 100, you done kept it 100. Whether that's telling somebody what they need to hear that somebody else won't tell them, but out of love, not out of nastiness, just to be like, oh, you ain't, shh. No. Or been, when that little thing where God says, like, not like, I know you don't like that person, but I need you to go over there and tell him a positive word or two, because I'm putting it in your heart to do it. Don't just because you don't like them, just don't do it and be like, man, F that person. Right? If you follow that and you listen to that, it's about to pay off big dividends this year. Like, listen, whatever's supposed to happen in 2020 is going to happen. And it ain't a devil in hell or at my place of employment that is going to be able to change that. There's not a person that I'm going to encounter that's going to be able to take anything away from me that's for me. And I feel that in my spirit. I feel that in my complete being, that this journey, if that's what we want to call it, that I'm on, this path, this road to retirement, road to, ultimate education level, some things I've been ping-ponging in my mind, like, oh, do I want a PhD? I don't know. And if I do want to do it, what is it for? Why? Just to say, oh, I got a PhD? Or what's the next move with that, right? Because it always needs to be not ill intent. It needs to be something has a deeper meaning. And I just feel it. I just feel the guardian angels. I have plenty of them. Plenty, plenty, plenty. That is just it's about to be a hell of a year. Is it gonna be a couple gut checks? Yeah. But I can kid you not, the stuff that I done been put through in 2019 has definitely been a ploy to prepare me. I will say that. You know, sometimes you don't know how strong you are until you go through some stuff and you're like, oh, okay, all right. So once you can go through the thing that you never imagined that you could go through, then you know when some other stuff happen, you'll be like, oh please, like, and somebody else might be losing their mind. Oh my God. Oh, I don't know how you can't listen. I know how I can, cause I done did it before. All right, let me tie these shoes up tight. Let me get ready to do it again, and this too shall pass again. You don't feel like that in the moment, but you know, hey. And I said, listen, 2019 has been that year that it's been like yo, say something else to me, say another thing to me, and I'm gonna snap on you. But you hold your peace. Something happens in the nick of time. That thought crossed through your mind, that divine intervention. And you say, all right, I'm going to hold my peace. I had duty on Christmas Eve. Yeah, because I got off Christmas morning. And I listened to a sermon by Pastor Kevin Swan from Ivy Baptist Church in Newport News, Virginia. My church home, even though I don't attend as much because I no longer live in Hampton, Virginia. I've been living in Norfolk for a while now, since 2015. And, but I still clock in, I still check in, you know, I gotta, you know, stay lifted. And I listened to a sermon that he had from the Sunday prior. And let me tell you, it was meant for me to sit and listen to that. Because it was too true. It was too true. It had everything. If the story, the sermon was based around, of course, Joseph and Mary and yada yada. However, it had everything to do with, you know, our perception of things, and there always being, if you allow it, if you hold on long enough, a miracle in the mess. And I said, hallelujah. So I'm looking forward to 2020. If not because I think the people around me are going to change for the better, because the dirty dog is going to be some filthy dogs come 2020. Listen, I'm not about to be your rude awakening. You're going to have to do your own work. But my elevation, my understanding, you know, things coming into fruition. 2020, baby. 2020. So it's just perspective, mind control, prayer. Prayer life got to be on steroids. And just walking into it, you know, because it's still 2019. We got all the way up into the 31st for something miraculous to happen, if that's what's intended to happen for 2019. Check this out. On the 31st, I have an appointment for this thing, for them to tell me, oh, you got to get surgery, or you don't got to get surgery, or you need to do this, or You think I'm worried about it? I don't have that much. I don't have enough energy to say that, to be worried, because it takes a lot of energy to be worried. More energy than it takes to be faithful. And that takes a lot of energy. So I choose to be faithful that whatever's supposed to happen will. Vice. All these different outcomes swirling around in my head. That's just kind of like where I'm at with it these days. So, and I encourage everybody, it's the 26th, tomorrow will be the 27th. We got like one last weekend left in the year. Not that many days left in the year. Vision boards, prayer life. Let's not wait until January 1st for resolutions of what, I'm about to. We love saying that. I'm about to. I'm gonna get on this diet. You ain't got none of the stuff you need. You ain't got no weight snatcher. You ain't got no detox, nothing. You still got all the cakes and cookies in the pantry, in the closet, and the wherever you stashing them at, in your drawer at work. You're not prepared. So how successful you think you're gonna be? And any other thing, it's not just, I use the diet part because that's something everybody always say. That you hear mostly about going to the gym. Oh, I'm gonna go work out. Oh, I got all these workout clothes that I bought for Black Friday, and all these clothes I bought for the day after Christmas sale. Oh, I put this on Amazon Prime. It's gonna be here in 2 days. And all you do is got a fly outfit. You ain't about to work out because you ain't wrapped your mind around it. You got the outfit, you got the shoes, you prepared with the clothes, but your mind is not prepared. So let's just take these last days. It's, no judgment. Let's work through the struggle. So that way when 2020 comes in, we are manifesting. So it's a karmic year. I'm telling you. If you've been awful to people this year, stand by. If you have done your due diligence, if you have done what you're supposed to do, if you have prayed and you have blessed people in the midst of your storm, if you have poured into people even when you couldn't even pour into yourself because you just couldn't really catch that flow. If you spent time being appreciative for something, grateful for something, even when it's not exactly the thing that you want, needed, this is it. It's 2020. It's about to come through. I'm trying to tell people. I guess it's, some people, they believe it, they don't. It's got to happen for them to see it. I just feel like I'm not banking on elevation from a worldly standpoint, if that makes sense. I'm banking on it from a spiritual standpoint. Like I said, 2019 has been a heck of a year. And I haven't always had my prayer life all the way. Sometimes me and God, I'd be like, yo, you be playing. You be playing. You were supposed to get them hit by a car. You were supposed to, they were supposed to twist their ankle or something. Like, all the nasty they been acting like, and you feel like that. And so you kind of get in your little feelings. Like, sometimes I'm like, look, And then I think about that and I say, all right, we just same scenario, different situation, right? He got me through before. He gonna get me through again. I stayed at all costs. I stayed true to myself and what I know is right, whether that's what I really want to do or not. I know what's right, and I've done that. But this year, It's gonna be a lot of work, a lot of I'm not gonna say challenges, a lot of work, a lot of hustle, but ain't nothing different. Ain't nothing different. I just know the things around me, circumstances around me, are gonna change in a way that it's gonna be almost unbelievable, but not, because I'm already seeing that's what's coming. I'm already seeing it. Like, it's things that I see that I know. Ain't even gotta talk about it. Ain't even gotta express nothing in detail. I kid you not. It's gonna play out. And that's just because that's God's divine order for it to do so. It's something about when people talk about, treat you a certain kind of way, and then they gotta eat humble pie. Or then they see, like, dang, I spent all this time being a certain way when I really should have made you a friend. Because I'm witnessing you being a friend to another person, and you never switched up. Like, you really not that chick that I tried to make you be. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't spend my days trying to make nobody see what I see. I ain't got time for that. I'm trying to make sure I keep all my marbles. Okay. And drink water and mind my business. That's a hydration, not hate. That's what I got going on over here. So, 2020, I'm ready. I'll be back on here on the 31st, throwing a nasty little NYE celebration. For those of us who we got children, we can't really have too much big time fun. But yeah, I'm excited about 2020. Very, very, very excited. Little, like, not leery, but it's almost like I'm getting phone calls and I'm getting emails, and certain things are happening. It's moving. Certain things are moving about. And I'm like, but I knew that would happen. Not in that exact way, but and all I can say is, I see you, God. I see you. Okay. All right. Okay. I never tried to play you, so you still holding me down. Got it. So, I'm excited. That's all I can say about that. So, it feels so much like a Sunday, even though it's a Thursday night. Like I said, I'll be checking back in on the 31st for our NYE. We're talking to Miss Ontavia Giles, the owner of Right Way LLC. Talking about some other things, getting into this whole 2020 vision. Ladies, if y'all have vision boards that y'all are willing to share and talk about, I'm going to attempt to have mine complete. For NYE. Not making any promises, but I'm going to attempt to have mine complete. And I'll share that if it's complete. Nevertheless, I'll share it when it is complete, but just might not be New Year's Eve. And some other things as far as planning and stuff like that goes. So I'm going to sign off here. Remember, tomorrow is the last day of the work week. I have a duty day tomorrow, so my day doesn't actually end until Saturday morning. But nevertheless, we're going to celebrate small victories. Oh, my little thing says, you can't see it. Oh, let me see if I can grab it. It says, celebrate everything. Celebrate everything. Life is an adventure. And ain't that the truth? Hard to do sometimes. I will admit that. Ooh, I will admit that. Hard to do sometimes. But what goes around comes around. You stay in the fight. You get out the fight. If you just finished getting over something, stand by. Something else will be down the pipeline. And if you're coming out of something, thank God for it. Because it's ebb and flow. Always. Just make sure in everything that you do, you're staying true to yourself and being consistent. Never doing anything out of ill intent. And, positive vibes will come your way eventually. Key word, eventually. Not today, not tomorrow, maybe, not next week, maybe not next year. But eventually. A lot of things been happening really good for a lot of people close to me. So, what Pastor Swan say is they on my row. They in my pew. I'm going to celebrate that because guess what? That means that the power of God is slowly creeping up on me. And I believe that. So 2020, here we go. Y'all have a good night.